Hey everybody.
Hey everybody. I'm back. Like that buffering wheel on your computer when you don't have enough bandwidth. Boy, there's some things you're gonna have to recognize. You're gonna have to get into modern times.
Why are you talking about your computer? Why are you talking about your desktop computer, baby?
Let me tell y'all something.
At least you talking about yourself.
And so nobody will get offended. I'm talking about me.
Yeah.
So my desktop computer, I'm gonna tell you something.
Baby, how many years old is it?
I think David was doing his Bible study. King David was doing his Bible study with my desktop computer. So Miss Donna, she got fancy, right? And so she went and she got me this new computer and so I can use all the modern stuff. And I'm sitting here looking. And so, you know, your eyes is not as quite as sharp as they used to be when you get a little seasoned. Okay, so what I did is I found a way to enlarge my icons, but they're too big for my page now. That's what me and Miss Donna was talking about. So I was fixing that. So I'm getting that up, and so my icons is like one icon like that big on the page, but never. I'm sorry, I said my prayer with you, man. So that's what it was, guys. So this is what I'm doing. I'm moving along.
Baby, you was doing good. You don't have to holler at me.
No, I'm just.
Started off doing good.
Okay, everybody. I'm just saying. So it's been a minute. So this is what I'm after, and this is what I'm trying to tell y'all guys. So things are changing. So if you got your computer, don't call your cable company if you just seeing the buffering wheel. It might not be them. It might just be you need to upgrade your service, or you don't have enough bandwidth.
Why you acting like you know what you're talking about?
I do kind of know. They don't know. I'm using all the right words.
You sure you're using all the right
I'm
words?
using the right words. Things like that.
Stop. You positive?
So, look, guys, I'm trying. She will usually.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. I'm listening, y'all. I'm hungry. I'm hungry as a hostage.
Oh, but I forgot. You know what? I can turn the camera off. I forgot you've not even really started eating yet.
Yeah, I don't want y'all to see me. I just want to eat a little bit.
Okay, we'll be back in a minute, y'all. We're gonna eat a few minutes.
Just
and then
bear
we'll
with
be
me for a
back.
minute. I promise. I promise.
We're gonna let you eat, babe.
I can't multitask. I can't multitask when I'm hungry. I just got a hungry headache.
You feel better now.
I feel better now. People, I feel better now. Hey, listen. Here's the thing. So I want to pick up here what I was leaving off with telling you guys. What was I telling you? What was I telling you?
You was talking about your computer.
Yeah, and they're talking about the computer. Sometimes you got to get into new stuff, go away from old stuff. So here's the thing that I want to let you guys know. New stuff. I'm trying to change my look. So, okay, I'm going to let this grow out a little more, fuzzier. But this is what I want, guys. But I got to check through Miss Donna to see what she wants. Because my body, I learned, wasn't mine no more. It was her body. And so, therefore, I got to ask her, is it okay with this part of her body? My body. That's her body.
Is my body your body?
Yeah.
It is.
It's my body, darling. Talk about nobody. So this is what I get, guys. So I want to change some things. So you ever seen that distinguished look? Okay, that's like your some things that's old better. Like
You're
your
just trying to find something to talk about.
no, but your computer when it's old, that's not good. But when you age, that can be good. So. Some of you. So this is one thing I'm saying to you guys. This I'm gonna try to take. You ever seen the gentleman that's like you see his hair tapered and there's a little gray here, but the hair is black. Okay, you got to dye the hair a little bit, but you got to get the hair black. And this is tapered, look a little distinguished, and all this is white. So I'm going for the distinguished look, people. I'm gonna be very distinguished because Miss Donna like to go places where I have to dress up sometimes, and so we're gonna be distinguished looking. What do you think? Tell me what you feel about it. Should I have the distinguished look of the gray down just here at the bottom and keep this black and keep all of this gray? Or just let it naturally do what it does? What you think, Donna?
Just let it naturally do what it does. What you talking about, put some down?
Let me ask y'all.
Is that what you talking about doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask
I'm trying to get clarity because I wasn't really looking at you. I was putting my grits and eggs on my piece of toast with
Are
jello.
you telling me your breakfast is more desirable looking than me? Donna.
If you want to compare yourself to some grits and eggs,
So that should be an easy win for me,
go
right?
right ahead.
That should be an easy win for me, right, Donna?
I'm just saying.
But I'm saying that should be an easy win. It's just some grits and eggs.
You have finished eating. I'm still trying to.
I'm fine, babe, but I'm saying that should be an easy win
No,
for
baby,
me.
you cute. You cute. You cute.
But I'm saying so you choose me over your eggs and grits and bacon, Donna. You do. Oh, I'm finna say, boy, y'all listen, people, it's some stuff I don't have to be straightening out here, but this is what we gonna do, guys. So I need to know from you guys, what do y'all think will be the distinguished look? Because I'm changing things right now. It's not a midlife crisis either.
And my hot chocolate, excuse me, y'all. My coffee not dirty. They probably think, Jonna, what you drinking? Hot chocolate. Okay, baby. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm your hot chocolate.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, that hot chocolate, people. The hot chocolate trying to get itself up the par. So I'm trying to tell you guys, I need to know from you. What do you think, guys? So Miss Donna saying, what are you doing, man? Don't
You just say you're my hot chocolate.
don't touch your body right now. Don't touch your body. So I got.
Boy,
so I want to know
two-faced.
from everybody. I'm not two-faced. I said that. But listen, I want to know from you guys. So what would y'all be what do y'all think the distinguished
Baby,
look?
make sure you're on the camera good. Slide up a little bit.
I want to slide up, Donna. I want to slide up. Just look at
Baby,
this.
you about to be out the frame.
Do they see it? You think they can see it, Donna?
Yeah, baby, they can see that a little bit.
See it, people. That's what I'm saying right there. That's the thing. So I'm finna, I gotta go clean up, but I'm gonna eliminate all of the excess and then it's just. Do they see it again?
No.
They don't? Back in?
Stop playing. Listen.
So that's where we at, guys. So here's what I am, guys. I'm back on my feet right now because here's what was taking place. Miss Donna was trying not to feel well.
Trying not to feel well.
She was trying not to feel well, which means I had to go into my protect mode and serve her like the servant that she makes me many times. And so when I'm working on her and taking care of her and stuff like that, then go from there. What do you think about that?
What?
I'm just saying. Don't
Babe,
you sit there.
I'm trying to enjoy my breakfast. What are you talking? You was talking to the family.
Why you sitting there?
I'm sitting here enjoying my breakfast, honey.
She got a pizza grit sandwich or something like that. What in the world? Okay, so that's what we had, guys. So I was into the servant mode and all the.
You ain't got the house.
Donna, why you trying to? I was into the servants mode and all this, taking care of everything that need to be taken care of. So it kind of had me scatterbrained, but it's coming in, guys. It's coming in. But the main thing I'm trying to say, guys, is this thing is changing. Now I'm going to the more distinguished look. So you guys going to have to deal with the distinguished Robert that's going to talk to you guys. No longer dude number one. That's so beneath. So it's more so misdemeanor. So Robert, this is one I prefer. I was giving. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. What you doing, Donna?
I was just looking and listening to you.
I can't watch them and you, Donna. I can't watch them and you. Trust me, I'll try. I'll try to. So y'all listen. So the thing I'm saying is, no, this is what I'm saying with Miss Donna. She says, I'm saying distinguished. She says she wants the natural look in me. Do y'all women really feel that way? You want
I just think you're so handsome.
Donna, you ain't gonna butter me up this time. I'm gonna stay on course.
I love you just the way you are.
Well, why you sound like one of the munchkins on the Wizard of Oz? It's like a doggone. So
that sound like Archie Bunker's wife.
So that's the point I make is this, guys. So if it's distinguished, is it distinguished when a woman get gray hair?
Mm-hmm.
It is?
Yeah.
So why a woman dye her hair?
Sometimes we just want to. Like, I really wish mine, like, I have a little patch of gray coming right here. Sometimes I have a streak right here. My mom had a streak right here until she went all gray, and I loved it. So I really wish I would get like a big old streak of gray right here. But when it be in them little bitty patches, we be looking like my daddy's head.
I'm stuck.
Don't
Your daddy's head look
We're
like
not going there. We're not going there.
I'm just saying. So
So that's why I put a little color. Mainly when my hair when I wear it short, to me it's more noticeable.
I like when you're short, but this is why I'm getting the gray hair, guys. So I'm trying to figure out, I want to just dye this so I can go just one more time. Just see, I don't know how to dye it anyway. You'll dye for her from me, Donna? You will. What you doing?
It went down the wrong way.
Oh, so are you lying? Because if you lying, God will just touch you and let you know.
I'm not, babe.
Okay.
The hot chocolate went the wrong way.
Okay, so
I was getting ready to say, if you were to get it dyed and put some color in it, I would do it.
so you would do it. Hold on, wait a minute. Dye. I ain't saying I put no color in it.
That's what dye is color.
Oh, that's just black.
No, it's color. The black is a color.
When you say color, Donna, you see these people with auburn hair and burgundy hair?
When you go shop for color, black is amongst the color.
Okay, Donna.
I don't care what you don't want it to sound like, it's color. You putting some color in your hair.
Okay, I don't want Donna, but that won't be natural then, would it?
Nope.
Okay, I don't want to dye no more. I changed my mind. I just want my hair to be natural, what God made it. Because it is what He made it to be. So here's the thing, guys. So Donna, I want to talk to you guys about recovery.
Okay. You gonna tell them what happened first? Whew, that was so good. It's been a minute, y'all. We have been so busy. We've not had an opportunity to do Saturday breakfast, so it's been good.
What happened, Donna? Tell them what happened. Tell them the moment that's taking place.
When I started not feeling good?
Yeah, when you
Well,
started.
somebody mentioned, it may have been started that it was the Tuesday before Thanksgiving when I had to go out and I picked up the Christmas trees for church and it was raining. Somebody noticed that I was kind of clearing my throat and stuff then. But
What was the noise?
what happened was, there are so many of you, we have an event here in our city or the outskirts in Clemens, North Carolina, and it's called the Tanglewood Festival of Lights. And that event is huge at Christmas time because the entire park is just lit up with these beautiful scenes and all the Christmas lights and what have you. So we wanted to take Jackson to see the Christmas lights, but of course, why are you laughing?
It's a huge event. Anybody that, if you're in the local area.
How many likes?
Yes, it's like a million likes, something like that. So, but nevertheless, but it's a huge event, and so it gets bigger and bigger. People come from. It's almost like going to the mountains or either going to. It's just huge. So the line is just crazy long. I mean, when I say crazy, they have state troopers on the highway. And so what they'll do is they'll block off the highway and the certain lanes they have just going to the Festival of Lights. And so so you got to go work your way all the way up. Just think of a traffic jam in New York. Yeah, that's what it is. So going in, they have now changed some things that usually going through the gates, you're now going into the Festival of Lights. Well, now they have it to where you're going to be an hour and a half on the grounds.
2 hours. It said 2 to 3 hours. We were 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours on the ground, on their premises, going around things before you get to the lights. So all of the lights they show you, you're looking at, going through there, just waiting, double lanes all the way through. That's not even the Festival of Lights.
Yeah.
Because everything you see, you can just go through that and then leave. But nevertheless, so we're going through that. And so we're waiting to go through, and we're just waiting to get through. And Jackson says, "Now I'm doing this for him. I don't care to see the Festival of Lights." So Jackson says,
because we've seen it before.
Jackson like, well, they did some changes, but Jackson like, what did he say? He want to go?
He finally got to the point. He said, "I want to go home.
I want to go home. I don't want the festival." I said, "You look, what you mean? You don't want to see the Festival of Lights?" So we did. He finally gets through and we go to the lights. He began to see some of the lights and things of that sort. So we finally, guys, after 3 hours,
after 3 hours of what?
Finally getting to the gate to where we
No, that was 2 hours.
2 hours. 2 hours? Okay.
And then it was another hour going through it.
Yeah. So 2 hours, we finally get to the gate to go into the lights, to see the lights. And that's how her sickness, that's the beginning of her sickness. So this is what took place, guys.
Anyway,
You tell.
what I was getting ready to say, there are so many of our YouTube family members. You all really enjoy our field trips, and just something as simple as me getting out and going to the stores. Many of you have let me know how much you appreciated that. Some people have shared something on my face.
No, hold on for a second. I'm going to tell y'all what happened after she tell you.
Listen. So several of you have shared how much you just appreciate the field trips because either you can't get out, you're homebound, and some of you are even bedridden, and you're just in your room. So just being able to live, I guess, vicariously through us or through our videos, something as simple as going to Habitat for Humanity or just going out to Sam's and we're shopping, you all appreciate, it makes you feel like you're kind of getting outside of the house. So when we decided to take Jackson, I definitely wanted to take you all with us to experience our Tanglewood Festival of Lights because it's absolutely beautiful. So in us going through, it was extremely cold, and we had the bright idea, or I had the bright idea, wanted to open the moon roof, and I wanted to stand up in the seat and capture it outside of the vehicle. So I was standing up in the freezing cold weather trying to do a video because I love you all so much, and the video quality is so much better natural like that as opposed to me videoing through the windshield or videoing through the window. So like I said, I stood up, and did I have anything on my head? I can't even remember. I may have, but it was just so excruciatingly cold. And I did that for like an hour off and on. I had to kind of stoop down back in the truck because of course we still had the heat going, and I could get warm just for a few seconds, and my hands were freezing, and then I popped back out. And mind you, we're traveling, so the wind is blowing, and it's cold, and I'm trying to video. And the next morning, oh my goodness, when I woke up, it was terrible. So y'all, I took one for the team. When I talked to my sister, when I talked to Nisha was like, girl, good weather, cold weather, and our lungs is just a bad combination. And I have challenges with respiratory stuff, and I have challenges, I'm trying to be mindful of my words, I have challenges with asthma related stuff when I get a cold. So once I got that cold, it was a combination of a whole lot of stuff. You guys heard how winded I was when I was trying to do my hair, and it just kind of went downhill. So it was really 2 weeks, even though it's like even me trying to sing right now, I can't really sing like I want to, but it was 2 weeks of me trying to fight and just going to the doctor. And
I thank God that you made it through. Now let me tell y'all really what happened.
What you mean really what happened? That is what happened.
No, Donna,
you gonna embellish it.
I'm not gonna embellish it, Donna. I'm gonna tell the people the truth. Okay. Tell me, y'all can take two versions of the story. You can pick which one you think happened. Who y'all think gonna be telling you the truth? Who y'all think gonna take some stuff and exaggerate it? So we go in. I can hear right now, guys. I don't know, just in my mind, I'm hearing this dramatic music going. And so I'm going to tell y'all this according to the music which is going on. But you can't hear the music because it's in my head. And if Donna decide to bring it out of my head and let you guys hear it, y'all will hear what I'm hearing. So right now, you just got to take my word, the music that's in my head. So we going through the gates, and I'm sitting here finally. I'm sitting in the car, I'm just barely holding on because it's been 2 hours. Jackson back there passed out in the seat, trying his best to hold on. I'm doing everything I can not to go to sleep driving. Donna's sitting there in the car just waiting to go through. Then all of a sudden she wants to pay this man.
In the car.
Donna, where was you sitting in the truck? What's the difference? A truck or car, the vehicle?
I was hanging out the window.
You wasn't hanging, Donna. This is my story. So she's sitting there, guys, and all of a sudden we go to the gate where you have to pay the people. So Donna said, oh, snap, I didn't bring no cash. I said, hold on. I ran up the street to an ATM, got the money, came back down, paid the people. So we paid the people, and we went through the gate. And as we went through the gate, then
embellishing.
Don't tell, this is my story. Would y'all please tell her, let me tell my story. She cannot tell me what I seen. So all of a sudden, the man is paid. Girl's like, man, all the people in the back of the line like screaming, like, you should have had your money ready. I know how much it costs. People ain't been here in a long time. So all of a sudden, we go through the gate. And then Donna, for no reason at all, just jumps up out of the moon roof and just start filming everything. I said, Donna, don't do that. You never know what can happen. She's like, no, I gotta get this for the people. I said, Donna, you don't have to get this for them. You can get it through the window. They understand it through the windshield. No, I want them to see it clear. So all of a sudden she stands up and I look around. I'm driving. I'm trying to hold myself together. And so I'm looking at it as a big owl sitting there looking at Donna. I pulled her back down. She said, it's cold. I said, baby, I know it's cold. I need you to get warm, but that owl's gonna try to grab you. Then she pops back up and she taking things and I'm looking and I'm starting beginning to see this thing swirling around her like, and she was saying, the air in my lungs, the air in my lungs. I said, Donna, get down here in the warm. I turned the heat all the way up so that she can be warm. Jackson said, nah, don't do this. And so she said, no, but I gotta get this for the, Donna, what are you doing?
I'm listening, baby.
So these are the things that was taking place. So I'm looking at guys and we're going through and she stood up and then they had this thing the way it was like lights of a dragon. And all of a sudden the dragon came to life. I was like, Donna, get in the car and roll the window up, because I don't want that dragon to burrow your hair.
Was that the Loch Ness Monster?
That's what it was, the Loch Ness Monster. See, she knew the name of it. So she gets in. He blows this fire, goes right by her head. She jumped down. She said, oh, that was kind of warm. It warmed me up from the cold weather that I was in. I said, baby, now that you got it all warm, go back outside and go help the people. Show them something else nice. And so we going up the hill and down the hill. And everybody going real slow with their lights on so they can see the lights brighter. Not me. I kept my lights on so I could see in front of me. You ain't gonna make me hit nobody and then gotta pay some tickets. I wasn't doing it, Donna. So what we did is we went on and Donna, she's just filming everything. She wants y'all to see everything. The squirrels at night running across the street. I thought they was in the bed asleep. Don't y'all be thinking squirrels in the bed asleep. But no, these squirrels running all across the trees and stuff like that. And Donna got pictures just in case you think I'm embellishing. Embellishing. So you
just in case you're lying.
You determine who's telling the truth and who's telling the embellished lies. So the point is then, Donna, so we going all the way through. At this time, I look up and totally shocked me. Donna was up there icicle. She was froze. Completely froze. So I said, what am I gonna do here? She froze. Jackson, out of all people, Jackson says, Papa, turn the heat all the way up. Oh, good thing. I hit it on 100. Donna's feet start melting. I'm looking and saying, what in the world? So now the car is wet on the inside because she was melting in the car. I said to myself, man, this is ridiculous. So she sit down and all of a sudden she's melted, she's unthawed. And the first thing she do is say, I got to get the people some film. And I was like, girl, we just had to get you out of the, we done melted you out of this thing. State troopers looking like, you know, what's going on? What's going on? And so now we're going through the dog park, guys. This thing don't turn out. Wait a minute. This is like, this ain't Santa Claus no more. It's like a horror movie. This is a long set of woods. And so the people, what they was doing was going faster. But what I did, I kept going slow because I didn't want Donna to freeze again because I didn't know if my heat had what it take to take all of this ice off of her. Yeah, and so afterwards, she going down and thinking she gets all of these pictures. We go to the end, and the guy, the state trooper, looks at us, and he looks at me like this. And I said, hold on, whoa, wait a minute. Now, I know I paid to get in here because I ran back to the ATM and got the money and paid these people. So why are you looking at me like this? He says, sir, turn on your lights. I told y'all I had my lights on, but my lights went back off on their own because everybody else had lights on, all of the things they were showing. So now we turn back on our lights and we leave. I said, Donna, which way we go? Because we back there in the back, like in the way back in the woods. But I looked, I said, Donna, which way we go? And then she do like this. She coughed and all this smoke come up out of her mouth. And her lungs was now, had cold in her lungs. So she was then talking funny. I said, you okay? She said, and again, smoke comes up out of her mouth. Jackson said, do it again. No, do it again. So I'm looking as me and Jackson look at this. We finally leave. And I said, well, baby, let the window up so that way the heat will stay in here. And let's see, can we bring the heat, the cold out of you? And then let the heat that's in the car go in you. And therefore your lungs will be good again. And so that's what we did. But it didn't work as well. So I got her home, guys. Got her in the bed. And now all of a sudden she's sitting there in the bed and playing like she's sick, and I had to be the servant. But here's what got me. Because, true story, all that stuff I just said. So what she says is, I'm looking at her, and she has these little bit of plaits in her head. And I told y'all about this in the previous video, these little plaits in her head. And I'm looking, and she was sitting there, and she was kind of down, so I pushed the plait back, and the plait stood back up. I said, hey. I shook her, Donna. Donna, So she, what? I said, baby, your plait up. So she like, well, leave me alone. So I'm sitting there, I'm looking at this plait, and I don't know if this plait gonna jump on Donna and hurt her. So I'm what's wrong, Donna?
Could you end this stupid story?
No, this is true.
What is wrong with you? I'm trying my best to sit here and be quiet, but I'm tired
Donna,
now.
this is true. You were asleep, Donna. You didn't know what was going on. I was protecting you. I was protecting you, Donna. Just see how this is my story. I'm finishing, Donna. I'm finishing. You can try to refute whatever. Would y'all tell her to let me just finish? Just let me finish. I'm coming to the end.
Now I'm tired of being quiet.
Okay, I'm finishing now. So the plait jumps back up again, and I lay it back down. And it jumps back up again.
You done said that.
Don't just tell you don't know how many times it was. That plait was disobedient and hard-headed. And so this thing is, at this time I shook Donna. I said, Donna, this plait. Then she rolls over. But this is what happened when she rolled over this time. She rolled over, she caught the plait, she held him down. I looked at him, I put a blanket over the little plait because it was time for him to go to bed like me. I then laid down and went to sleep. And that is how Donna ended up sick for a while, and I had to nurse her back to health. True story. Now, if you don't believe that story, you got a problem with, you got trust issues.
So that's it?
That's all that happened in my story. What they want me to start telling lies? What they want me to start telling lies? So that's what happened, guys, and that's what we was going through, and these are some of the things. But that's the way I said. Now, whose story do y'all feel is more credible, Donna's or mine?
The fact that you could just sit here and let all of that craziness roll off of your tongue like that.
Whose story is more credible, hers or mine? You guys have a choice. Y'all are intelligent people. I don't know why Donna sitting here just thinking the stuff she said. I was stepped out the window and I got cold and came back in. Who believes that? Who believes that? Was it really cold outside? Was it really cold outside? This right here is irrefutable. Was it?
Something's wrong with you.
Was it really cold outside?
It was freezing.
It was. So why wouldn't you froze? So my story makes sense. If something is freezing, it means it freezes. Does it not?
Is this how we really get ready to end this video?
That's how we gonna go right there. So it's left to the people. They can sit down and ponder what they just heard and say, you know what? I believe the distinguished man's story makes more sense.
Let me apologize.
It's more relevant.
If by chance somebody is new, welcome. And this is your first time ever clicking on any of our videos.
Hey.
And you've had to sit through this
How you doing?
foolishness.
I'm so glad you joined us. Now you're gonna
Listen,
you can find
you
out.
can already tell he's special.
Listen, because accuracy is everything, people.
Hang in here with us. He get better. He has some days are better than other days.
Accuracy is everything, and what I want to do is to make sure y'all understood what happened. Y'all wanted to go with me, go with us. Now y'all could not see because the camera was pointed the other way, but I wish the camera would have flipped and you could have saw what I saw. This is what I saw, and this is what it was. So thank y'all guys for taking time and spending Saturday morning with us, or spending this morning with us. And I promise you.
I wanted to say anything else, y'all. I'm trying to get all my last little bit out of here. There we go.
That's how your lips get luscious.
Yeah, that's how my lips get luscious.
Give me some.
Got it.
Here, you can have some of my beard.
I don't want your beard.
Just in case, girl, she gave me some.
That's the way you been talking about my little plaits in my head.
So again, okay. Oh, you also want to tell people they want to know about you.
Listen, it is obvious that some folk don't look at all of the videos.
Y'all miss something.
Because I think this is the third time I've had to say this.
Third time she have to straighten this out. Three times.
Listen, sir, but what we not getting ready to do is be the background man. You done talked enough.
I ain't gonna say nothing else.
But before I and I'm saying this because I'm seeing comments, you guys, as it pertains to what I'm doing to my skin. I use a medical grade skincare line. I've used this line over 25 years. Okay? In the wintertime, in the wintertime I go a little heavier with my exfoliating part of my, baby, stop now, for real.
I said exfoliate.
Okay, don't do that. Don't be the parakeet right now. Okay. I go a little heavier in the wintertime exfoliating because it's not so hot out there. So I made mention in November before our meet and greet that in me exfoliating in the skincare line that I use, I get really dry, my skin peels, and it's just getting off that layer of skin. It makes my skin tone very uneven. I think I have challenges anyway with pigmentation, so it makes my skin tone very uneven when I really go heavy with my skincare. So that's why you're seeing the blotchiness and the uneven skin tone. And when I did my hair, I was up really close to the camera, and you can really see. So for those of you that are concerned and say, Miss Donna, what's wrong with your skin? Somebody asked me, Miss Donna, do you have lupus? And I don't know if that was because, you know, they knew I had been sick or what, but it's obvious that some folk have missed some videos and have not heard me talk about my skin and what I'm doing and what's going on and what's causing the blotchiness and the spottiness and the you know, uneven skin tone. So it's fine. It's part of my skincare. It's a medical grade. It will eventually even itself back out, but you know, it really usually gets worse this time of year because, again, I really amp it up because it's cold outside. I don't like to do this as much in the summertime because it's hot and, you know, the sun and all of that. So I do this more so, amp it up in the wintertime. So this is the unevenness and the reason you're seeing that in my skin. I also, y'all know me if you've been around, I'm not really a makeup girl. I don't believe in beating my face. There are certain times and situations that I will do a little makeup, just a little bit though. I don't like all of that extraness on my face. I've worked really hard with my skin. I am more concerned about, for me, and I'm just talking about me. So those of you that like to wear a lot of makeup, please don't take this as shade because that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying, as for me, I just love a natural look. And I like to more so focus on my natural beauty, if you will. So I do not skimp when it comes to my skincare, okay? So, and like I said, I'll do a little makeup sometime. I love trying to make my eyes look prettier, but I don't know what I'm doing. So you'll see me, you know, sometimes do a little bit more with my eyes. And then when I do a little makeup, I may do like a little BB cream, something really light, and some powder. I don't like foundation all over my face. I am not that girl, okay? So if I feel like if I take good care of my skin, I can take a pressed powder and just kind of pat my skin to get, you know, the shininess and the oiliness off and then kind of be good to go. So you guys, I'm okay. That's what's going on with my skin. I guess some of y'all would have a fit if you see me sometime in the morning when it's really flaky, where I've started to peel. And then once I do my skincare and cleanse and tone and the other stuff and moisturize, then, you know, it takes care of all of that. So I think this is probably like the third time I've had to say something about my skin, but that's what's going on, you guys. So it is it's okay. That's what I'm dealing with. So no, I don't have lupus. I'm not sick. See, what else did I get? It's another question I got or something. But so that's the deal. That's what's going on, okay? And honey, hats off to you ladies that can really beat the face, because I've seen some before and afters of women who have no makeup and then they put makeup on, and some of you are just absolutely beautiful. But I don't want to put on so much makeup that it makes me look like a totally different person. I don't. So anyway, y'all, so that's the deal. So that's all I wanted to say about my uneven skin tone. But it's going to even itself out, y'all. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. So what's the matter? Why are you looking like that?
Do you got some mint in your lip stuff? Because my lips is...
It's menthol. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's menthol.
It feels so good on your
lips.
It's
like a lifesaver. It's just, yeah, just...
You feel the cool sensation.
Yeah, my lip. Listen, we got to go, guys, because we got something we got to do, and the time is fleeting. I got to go get cleaned up.
Y'all, I'm sorry. He did the most today.
So guys, again, before you guys, please remember, as you heard the two stories, you ask yourself, you are an intelligent human being. You're so intelligent.
But anyway,
Ask
y'all,
yourself the question, who sound like they're just not true?
what's today? The 16th. I'll probably upload that video maybe at least by next weekend. The Tanglewood Festival of Lights. And when I do, I hope you all enjoy it because I really did take one for the team. But it's so pretty out there. But
And I want you to ask yourself the
I was
question.
ready to go to.
This credibility to myself. Did you see squirrels running over the trees? And did you see dragons and stuff? See was I indulged? Okay, so that's okay.
Anyway, so if you guys enjoyed the video,
Hit the nosy.
baby, you didn't give me time to say it. I was gonna say, please give it a thumbs up.
Please
If
give
you've
it a
not
thumbs up.
subscribed,
Hit the nosy.
wait a minute. Please consider doing so. Then you hit the.
Hit the nosy.
That's it. Yo, that is turning on that notification bell.
Gotta know what's going on over here, people. There's a lot of stuff going on.
That way you'll be notified whenever we're doing whatever it is we're doing over here. For those of you that said you had missed the breakfast episodes, here you go. I think this one was a little bit longer because he wants to embellish this story.
I didn't see y'all guys in a while. I just want to let y'all know what Miss Donna was
Lord have
facing.
mercy.
What she was going through, guys.
I made it, but I'm not
got
right.
her home. I got her through. Got her through. So looking forward to seeing you guys again on this channel. Like and subscribe and put the thumbs up and tell somebody. Yeah, that's what you do. Tell somebody and enjoy what you're looking at and
So much better
all that other stuff.
since I laid my
Friends don't treat me like they used to since I laid my burden down.
Why you have to look like that?
Donna, when you singing,
That's the ugly look. That means you sang.
you let you know you deep in.
Sing.
Friends don't treat me like they used to since I laid my.
You know you got to use the bathroom.
Donna, sometimes when you're straight, you get the word out. You just gotta eat people.
Something that's gonna come out. You keep
Let me
straight
tell you, watch your mouth, girl. I'm at the table, you girl. It's grown, y'all.